This video is powered by the pros at Pascal Air Plumbing and Electric. Arkansas owned, Arkansas operated. GoPascal.com.
Hey, KJ, you obviously made the decision to come back to Arkansas when you had some options and stuff. What all went into your decision-making process, whether it be, just your future with, NFL or whatnot?
So basically, I mean, I knew I always could play here, and I just felt like this was home for me, and I didn't want to leave. I mean, I just felt like I had built a bond with each and every body in the locker room, coaches, the whole staff. So I didn't just want to get it up, and so I just wanted to be able to come back and finish out the right way, and just go out there with a bang, start the season off right, as far as the bowl game, and come back and just grind. I mean, I ain't have a healthy season like I wanted to. I ain't have a season that I wanted, so I always knew I wanted to come back, and I just wanted to finish in Arkansas uniform.
The top four wide receivers are leaving after this year. I guess you'll have Matt Landers back for the bowl game, and then also Trey Knox, your top tight ends, leaving. What do you see from the young guys, and just how difficult is it to build a rapport with the young guys? So we saw last year what happened, like in the bowl game without Traylon Burks, weren't able to put up a lot of passing yards, relied on your legs a lot. How difficult is it to get with a new group of, not a new group, but just build some cohesion with guys you haven't been throwing with as much?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's difficult. It's definitely challenging. Just trying to get in, build time with those young guys, and making sure they're understanding what I'm looking at as far as a defensive standpoint, and the timing of their routes, and when to sit in windows, when not to sit in windows. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it's difficult. I'd say it's most definitely challenging, just being able to the young guys getting more reps than usual, and being out there with me, being out there with the first team, and building their confidence up so they know they can go out there and be the best they can be. So just being able to just get that timing down pat, just standing out to practice throwing and talking of different routes and stuff, and breaking it down to them, how I'm viewing it from my perspective. So I'll say it's more definitely challenging, but not difficult.
Dalton, this is your last game as a Razorback, and you even got a bonus year. You got an extra year, but does it feel like it flew by even with the bonus year?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever felt as fast of a season as this one went by. This one was gone in a blink of an eye. Like, everyone preseason's always telling you, oh, hey, it's going to go by fast and everything. And like, oh, whatever. Like, and then it actually does go by fast. And all of a sudden we're sitting here, was it 11 days from the bowl game, and 11 days left as Razorback. It definitely went by real fast.
Well, I've got bad news for you. That's every remaining year for the rest of your life.
Just slowly gets faster and faster. The inevitable crawl to the coffin.
Exactly. Thanks, guys.
Dom?
Yeah, hey, Dalton. Not everybody plays in bowls anymore. What compelled you to want to play in this bowl game?
Yeah, that was kind of a difficult decision, because there's a really good part of me that was like, playing in a pretty good East-West game, need to get ready for the draft, combine, all that stuff. Then there's that other part of me which spoke a lot louder of, man, I'd really like to play one more. I'd really like to go out the right way, finish my season up as a captain the right way, finish my season up as a teammate, as a friend, and as a, just as a player, to be able to go out there one last time, wear the Hog uniform, because I felt like I would have regretted it a lot more if I had opted out versus if I didn't opt out. And that's nothing against guys that did opt out. I wish them all the best and everything, but I just felt personally, and I wouldn't sleep better at night if I had opted out.
Gotcha. Hey, KJ, it feels like the fan base is hurting a little bit with some of the guys who've left. I wonder if you kind of realize or recognize that you deciding to come back, what that probably meant to the fans in Arkansas.
I did. I seen just the fan, but I mean, I'm getting tagged in different things each and every day. So I mean, I love it. I enjoy it. I embrace it. But also just goes to show that the impact that I do have as a Razorback and for this whole state of Arkansas, and the things that I've done off the field and on the field just show that I'm heading in the right direction. I mean, I'm on the right path. I'm humble, and just to see the impact that I have from older to adults and to kids. So I mean, just being able to just model myself in the right way and keep doing what I'm doing and keep heading in the right direction.
Okay, thanks for that. Hey, for both of y'all, y'all had a lot of energy going to the Outback Bowl last year, and Penn State probably had more opt-outs. This year, it feels like y'all have more opt-outs, and Kansas has a lot of energy, not many, and hadn't been in a bowl. Do you feel like you're going to have to maybe match the energy that they have, KJ?
Yeah, of course. I mean, just knowing, it's a bowl game. So, I mean, we both treating it like it's a Super Bowl game. So, I mean, each and every day we're coming out with a chip on our shoulder, and we know that, I mean, we want to send the seniors out the right way. guys that's not going to be able, that's not going to play anymore. So send those guys out on a positive note, and they can always reflect back and tell a story that we they won 2 bowl games, and just being able to have that momentum and that drive to go into the offseason for this program.
Yeah, Dalton, what do you think about maybe Kansas coming into this with a lot of juice and you guys having to match it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like you said, it's a reverse of last year, but although I think that we're not going to have an issue with the juice, with Souders coming in here, he's brought a lot of energy, along with the way we've been practicing. It's been very energetic practices. It's been very flying around, getting after each other. And it's a unique opportunity with these opt-outs for young and hungry guys to step up, step in, fill a role, and become an impact player to set their standard for the spring and set their standard for the fall to come. So it's going to be a lot of preview, a lot of young guys trying to gain confidence and do what they're doing out there. But I don't think energy is going to be an issue. I think it's just going to be about our execution.
Okay. And my last question real quick. Looks like the new alignment on the line might be Limmer and Henderson at center and Tykees next to you at right guard. How do you think that's looked so far?
Yeah. Obviously O-line's a really big, it's a unit that relies heavily on chemistry. It relies heavily on like knowing the guy next to you and how he plays and how he fits. So Tykees is understanding that learning curve right now of where we're taking things or how we're handling things, how thick he needs to be, how loose he needs to be, especially because he's out of position too. Usually he's playing right tackle, but he's playing guard now. And so it's taken some getting used to for him, but I have all the confidence in him that he's going to go out there and execute the way he needs to go. And Bo, it's like Ricky never left with Bo in there. He's executing at a high level. He's snapping the ball great. He's doing excellent with his communication. Bo's a special player that is going to go really far, especially when he makes it to the NFL too. But him at center it's a natural fit too.
Oh, hey, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Otis.
Yeah, Dalton. Hey, yesterday, Coach Pittman said that Luke Jones is not coming back. Can you talk about, and this is obviously your last game, as they said, can you talk about some of the young offensive tackles that have looked good? I know Tykees was there for a while. He's a guard, but who's some of the tackles that have a chance to step up this spring and make an impact?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest one right now that's standing out to me is Devin Manuel. He's going out there. I mean, he ran with the ones today. Luke had to leave early to go to graduation. But Devin stepped up in the ones, did an excellent job out there. I haven't seen him move this well and since he's been here, really. He's moving fast. He's confident. He's placing his hands the right way. Some mistakes here and there, but that comes with the territory playing O-line. Second after that, I'd say Chambly's really stepping up too. And Chambly, I think, feels a lot more natural at left tackle than he does at right tackle, but he's really doing a great job. And for such a young kid, he's doing a really tremendous job of learning quickly, adapting quickly. And as the spring goes on, he's going to gain more and more confidence, because I think that's his biggest issue right now, is that he's just got to be confident in what he's doing, because he does it so well. It's like he's just got to believe in himself now too. And then obviously Tykees too. I think Tykees is going to fill that right tackle spot next year really, really well.
Thanks, man. KJ, on the receivers, besides Matt Landers, obviously, is any one or two? I know you've only had a couple practice or 3, but is any of the younger receivers who's making a? I saw Sam made a really good catch out there today. Anyone else kind of stepping up maybe with the opportunity now to play?
Oh yeah, Bryce Stevens also, he's played a lot of ball. So I mean, going at the Bryce confidence level has risen through the roof on the offensive side of the ball, just getting him snaps early on in the season. So I feel really good about him. And also Jaden Wilson has came along as well, just being able to just learn from Matt and those guys that was above him, and Keytron and all those guys. So just being able to just be in that room and learning, and I mean, he's waiting for his opportunity. Now his opportunity is here. He's taking well advantage of it. He's coming out each and every day, ready to work. He's asking questions more. He's really involved in the offense, and he's eager to learn and really go out there and just be hungry and take advantage of his opportunity.
Football is back, and BetOnline remains your #1 source for all your football betting needs this season. You'll find the latest odds, matchup info, player news, and game trends. And as your continued source for all sports wagering info, BetOnline features live betting, free contests, live scores, and giveaways all season long. Always the fastest and easiest way to bet on all your favorite sports and events like MLB, MMA, tennis, boxing, and even golf. Head to betonline.ag to join and receive your 100% welcome bonus with your first deposit. Make sure to use the promo code BELIEVE to receive your rewards. That's BLEAV. Bet Online, where the game starts.